The Lord of the Rings is a trilogy of novels written by J.R.R. Tolkien, set in the fictional world of Middle-earth. The story follows the journey of a hobbit named Frodo Baggins, who is entrusted with the task of destroying the One Ring, a powerful artifact created by the Dark Lord Sauron to conquer and control Middle-earth. The first book, The Fellowship of the Ring, begins with the history of the One Ring and the rise of Sauron, who seeks to regain his power by finding and reclaiming the ring. The story then focuses on Frodo Baggins, who inherits the ring from his uncle Bilbo and sets out on a perilous journey to destroy it before Sauron can get his hands on it. Frodo is joined by a fellowship of companions, including the wizard Gandalf, the elf Legolas, the dwarf Gimli, the human Aragorn, and 3 other hobbits, Sam, Merry, and Pippin. The journey takes them through dangerous lands, including the mines of Moria and the enchanted forest of Lothlorien, where they meet the elf queen Galadriel. They also face attacks from Sauron's minions, including orcs, trolls, and the terrifying Nazgul. Ultimately, the Fellowship is forced to split up, with Frodo and Sam continuing their journey alone, while the others try to distract Sauron's forces. In the second book, The Two Towers, the story continues with the parallel narratives of Frodo and Sam, who are making their way to Mordor, and the other members of the Fellowship, who are fighting to defend the kingdom of Rohan against Sauron's armies. Along the way, they encounter new allies, including the Ents, a race of tree-like creatures, and Eowyn, a shield maiden of Rohan who falls in love with Aragorn. In the third and final book, The Return of the King, the story reaches its climax as Frodo and Sam finally reach the fiery mountain of Mount Doom, where the ring can be destroyed. Meanwhile, the other members of the Fellowship are engaged in the epic Battle of the Pelennor Fields, fighting against Sauron's armies. Ultimately, Frodo and Sam are successful in destroying the ring, but at great cost, as many of their companions have been killed in the war. In the end, Aragorn is crowned as the rightful king of Gondor, and Frodo and his companions return to their peaceful lives in the Shire. However, Frodo is deeply scarred by his experiences and ultimately decides to leave Middle-earth and sail across the sea to the Undying Lands, where he can find peace and healing.